You are listening to Black Revolutionary Media. Hear the latest, greatest, and most melanated revolutionary works produced for your listening experience. This episode is
As the World Burns, based on a story that is no longer true.
Hey, loved your playlist. How was your day?
Sent at 2:34 p.m.
Was my playlist, too much?
8:47 p.m. Nikki loved a text.
OMG, love yours too. Nights over Egypt is my shit. Also, sorry for the late reply. Kinda wild work day.
All good, LOL. And yeah, the Jones Girls really knew what they were doing. Virtual insanity, though? LOL.
Hey, Jamiroquai knew what he was doing. You can't tell me Canned Heat isn't a banger.
Tony laughed at a text.
You know what? You're right.
Still on to FT tomorrow? Smiling face emoji with Halo.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. Smiley face emoji.
I see you've been lurking on my Insta, LOL.
Flushed face emoji. Oop.
Nikki laughed at a text.
LOL, it's cool. I've been doing the same thing. Eyes emoji.
Tony loved a text.
Would love to hear more about this clown makeup photo.
Clown emoji. LOL. Just me being a makeup guru in quarantine.
Amazing work. I would definitely subscribe to your YouTube channel.
TYSM. Smiling face with Halo. What you up to?
Been painting all day.
Can I see? Pleading face emoji.
Tony sent a photo. Nikki loved a photo.
OMG. That's me.
Well, yeah, hence the Insta lurking.
I love it. Heart eyes emoji. No one has ever painted me before.
I was a little scared to show you. LOL.
Why? It's beautiful.
I mean, we haven't met, and I just painted you like a weirdo.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's sweet. 2 hearts emoji.
Tony loved a text.
I'm off to cook dinner. Talk to you tomorrow. Smiling face with hearts emoji.
Nikki loved a text.
Talk to you tomorrow. Sleep well when you do.
Tony loved a text.
Hey.
Hi, how the hell are you?
I'm good. I just got out of a meeting, actually.
On a Saturday? What for?
One of the mentorship programs I work for. It was kind of boring. Just planning for the rest of the summer since we had to switch to online.
Oh yeah, how's that going to work?
Just hella fucking Zoom meetings and a lot of texting. I'm trying to figure out TikTok so I can be relatable to the youth.
Yeah, I have not gotten to TikTok yet. So your mentor? Is it like big brothers, big sisters?
Kind of. But we work primarily with kids who are incarcerated in some way. I'm actually kind of excited about the online move because I can reach kids in other states.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're perfect and a saint.
Not at all. I just love the kids, you know.
So is that job full-time or?
Part-time. I also work as an English tutor. Been editing a lot of personal statements lately. That's actually my favorite thing to do.
Oh, wow. I definitely could have used you when I was in high school. College too. I hate essays.
Fun fact, I used to write people's essay in college as a side gig.
No way.
Yep. $20 down payment, 5-page minimum, $5 per page after that, $10 if it was a research
You
paper.
never got caught.
Nah, I was slick with it.
Oh, so I definitely could have used you in college.
I would have hooked you up with a friends and family discount. So I really liked. Sorry, you go.
Oh, I just wanted to know more about you. What got you interested in education? What LA is like? Anything really?
You're really cute.
I am.
I mean, yes. One, because I'm looking at you, and two, because it's just nice that you're asking about me.
Well, I'm curious.
I'm just not used to that.
What?
People caring without it feeling like they want something from me. Mm.
What's LA like? I've never been.
It's warm there all the time, and it'll always be home to me. My mom, grandma, and uncle are all there. I love New York though. Since I moved here for college, it really feels like I actually grew up here, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I don't claim Miami at all.
That makes sense. Florida is crazy as hell.
Yep, got out as soon as I could. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, two. A brother and a sister, both older.
So you're the baby of the family? You do not seem like it.
What does that mean?
My little sister is the baby and she acts like the world revolves around her, like no one else matters. And you don't seem like that at all.
How old is your little sister?
19.
I was pretty self-centered at 19 too. Maybe she'll grow out of it.
I hope so. She's a pain in my ass. I love her though.
Is it just you two?
Yeah, she's at Florida State right now and I don't really go home, so I don't see her that much.
Oh, why don't you go home? Work?
Nah, my parents and I don't really get along.
If you want to talk about it, you can.
There's not much to say, really. They don't really understand my issues with my mental health. They refuse to believe I'm depressed, so going home is just not good.
I hear that. It took a forced hospitalization when I was 16 to get my mom to finally pay attention.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's no need for that. It's in the past, and I got the help that I needed. It sucks, though, that Black families don't really have conversations about mental health.
Yeah.
I think that's why I want to mentor, to teach. I want to be the person I didn't have when I was younger. I didn't grow up around a lot of Black people. All my role models were white.
Were you also one of like 6 Black kids in predominantly white spaces? Because same. And plus, my school was Catholic, so.
Ooh, yikes. My school wasn't Catholic, but boy, was it white.
That shit sucks, man.
Don't I fucking know it?
Are you and your mom closed out?
Yeah, that was definitely a breaking point. It was rough in high school, but we got over it. I call her like every day now.
That's nice.
Yeah, well, she's all I got. My brother and sister are twins and 4 years older than me, so they have their own thing going on. We're chill, I just don't know them very well. I want to, though.
Sometimes relationships like that take time.
Yeah.
What you got going on for the rest of the day?
Probably nothing, to be honest. Might watch a movie or something, but listen, this pandemic has got me scared as hell.
Heard that. Have you been going to protests at all?
Nah, I was heavy in the protests surrounding Philando Castile and Alton Sterling. Got arrested in Times Square. This time around, my mom called me to make sure I wasn't in the streets because she didn't want me getting arrested again.
Wow, so you were out there.
I guess. But also this time around, and maybe it's the pandemic or maybe it's just finally an actual breaking point, things feel different, more urgent, more violent. I've been organizing mutual aid, donated to bail funds, and doing jail support, though. I do want to be with the people, but it's just not safe. I'll let the woke white people be on the front lines this time.
Yeah, I haven't gone out too much either. Mostly because I don't want to put my roommates at risk. I really like what you did with the healing space, though. Maybe I'll do one of my own. With your permission, of course.
Hey, by all means, just be sure to shoot me the Zoom link.
You have a really great smile.
Thank you. Shout out to my 4 years of braces.
3 for me.
You have a great smile, too. Hey, it's my mom. Can I call you back later?
Yeah, of course.
Or text? Okay, yay. I'll talk to you later. You're really great.
So are you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. A list of things I am no longer afraid of. Breaking things or making a mess. I am wild and awkward and graceless sometimes, but so is everyone. It's okay. For as long as I have been aware of my body and its capacity, I've been afraid of it. I keep my clothes on, only let women touch my softest parts in the dark and under covers. I do not worship the scars and muscles and imperfect skin. I hide from myself because that's what I believe to be safest for me. So much time alone has forced me to become a magnifying glass to my own being. I stop apologizing to myself for the way my body moves itself through space. Got to know my toes, the contour of my kneecaps. Feel my chest rise and fall as my eyelids grow heavy, lying comfortably and now naked. I kiss myself on each shoulder. I say, I trust you in the mirror. I mean it. The noises the radiator makes when it is adjusting itself in the middle of the night. There are no ghosts that I can't face. I am very brave. The sound of my breath, only my breath, as the deep purple corners of my mind begin to expand and bleed. I listen, still an eager student to the professor or my own quiet. Abundance, love, dying. Well, let me explain. I am deeply terrified of being left because that to me sounds harder and more gruesome than my departure. I live knowing I will die, so I live with compassion and kindness. I move meticulously through this life, avoiding traps and snares I could get hurt by or lost or tangled in. I try not to set any of my own. Don't worry, I am careful. I am very, very careful. But no, I am not afraid.
Sometimes wanting is the only thing I know. I forget myself in the process of feeding this seemingly insatiable yearning more often than not, I'll admit. The last person left quickly. I let them. They scream, "Why don't you ever tell me what the fuck you need? You're impossible to please. It's cruel. You will choke on your own tongue and die if you don't learn to spit out your desires. I'm leaving now. Don't wait up. I cannot possibly please someone with so many cobwebs in their throat." That time, with them, I guess I wanted more time than they had available. I don't know. I know what it's like to lie awake 4 a.m., languidly bathing and wanting. I know what it's like to want so hard you sweat through your sheets, the joint falling out of your shaking hands. I know what all of that is like. It's exhausting work, to live in this body. Nothing ever feels like enough. I feel like I'm never enough. It makes me so tired. It's easier to fall in love in your head when you want as much as I do. It's always easier to be enamored in private. No room for disappointment, no room for hurt. I remember having to grip the sink, knuckles white, repeating over and over through wine-soaked lips and red eyes. She doesn't want to be with you. She doesn't want to be with you. The words rolling around in my mouth, a hard marble. And all that I wanted was to feel her warm body next to mine every night. It hurts, to want this hard. Sometimes I feel like breaking my ribs open, reaching deep inside of me and ripping the hurt out. Throwing it far away from me. I don't, though. It would only find its way back into me. I will always want and want more. And no, I am not a song. Maybe I'm a city. Maybe I'm a universe. It doesn't matter. I've been learning to want myself lately. I'm learning that wanting is okay. Because one day, I'll meet someone that feeds me heaping spoonfuls of love until I am belly full, pants unbuttoned. One day, I will not be too much for the right person.
"10:30 p.m.
Hey!
Hi, what's up?
Nothing, just watching Parks and Rec.
I love Parks and Rec.
Yeah, it's my go-to comfort show.
Yeah, it's good for that. I rewatched season 5 when quarantine first started. So, what did you do today?
Lots of bullshit admin stuff. My brain is fried, honestly.
Have you just been staring at a screen all day?
Yeah, I had a headache earlier.
Is it better now?
Yeah. Plus, talking to you helps.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, that smile gets me every time.
Stop, you're gonna make me blush.
I can't help it. You're so beautiful.
So are you.
I really wish I could kiss you right now. Yeah.
To be honest, I spent most of our last FaceTime looking at your lips.
Really?
Yeah. I really want to kiss you too.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
And if I can be bold,
Go for it.
I want to do other things too.
Oh, it's like that.
I mean, yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's you got me flustered over here.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's just
You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
You don't sound okay.
Okay, I am freaking out a little, to be honest.
Did I say something?
No, this isn't your fault at all. I just okay. I am definitely interested in other things with you. Wow, okay, this is hard for me to say suddenly. So, I'm a survivor. It happened a long time ago, but sometimes when I have sex, it's hard for me to. I freak out. So, yeah.
Okay, well, we don't have to talk about this if you don't want to.
No, I'm okay.
It's okay if you're not.
I just don't want you to think I don't want to or I'm not attracted to you, because I am.
We don't have to talk about it. Is it okay if I say one more thing and then we can talk about something else that may help you be more calm?
Okay.
There's no pressure whenever we do. And I will wait, and when we do, I promise we will operate on your terms. I want you to feel safe, Nikki.
Thank you.
Of course. Your safety would be my priority. How are you feeling?
Better. Kind of like a deflated balloon, but better. Okay, I guess.
Good.
Thank you.
For what?
Being you.
Always, babe. Would you like to talk about something else?
Please.
Something about dark blue. Something about your hand in mine. Something about breath on skin as we sleep. Something about your voice humming in my ear. My heartbeat, yours. I don't know. Something about the taste of you in our first kiss. Mystery flavor. My favorite every time. Something about socks and legs and laps and reading poems until you fall asleep.
Have you ever wanted to bury yourself into another person and actually feel like doing so would be safe and not violent?
You are made up of so many of the things I had reserved for my wildest dreams. I keep them there because I was never sure I had the capacity to deserve goodness. I have always been terrified of abundance. I have never felt worthy or deserving. But something in your smile makes me feel safe. Something about your voice wants my heart so fiercely protected by barbed wire and brick and concrete to soar up and out of my chest. Something about you makes me feel like I deserve.
Listen, all I know is sleeping next to you is the only thing I want to know. Your hands, and the way you hold me, and the way you make me breakfast, and the heat that wells in my heart and eyes with every gentle kiss fills the hollow places in years-old poems. A stillness, a wholeness, a wordless benediction. You, cold water on a muggy August afternoon. Me, thirsty and bright-eyed and begging for the cool blue and green of you. Both of us willing, both of us safe. Time passes.
We fall in love. It's like I've known her for centuries.
The world is burning around me, and here she is, this perfect thing.
I can't wait to hold her.
I can't wait to kiss her.
I hope it's soon.
I hope it's soon. I don't know how much longer I can wait.
If my hands could talk, they'd scream for you. They'd say, please, may I learn every part of you until your blood close, skin familiar. They'd beg for permission to enter you, to feel the movement of your body against mine, your ebbs and flows, the whole of you. They'd say, I want handfuls of you forever. And I'd find myself hungry for your breath, the salt in your sweat, the smile that breaks out when you kiss me. I find myself dreaming about all the things you'll taste like, sweet and earthy, wet and alive. I am fiery-eyed and wild at the thought of all the places my mouth can go to make you smile. I'm excited to learn you. I'm excited to please you. I'm excited for the soundtrack our bodies will make, something epic and beautiful with lots of bass. Me, an eager student to the things that make you feel good, cautious, and patient. And yours.
10:53 p.m.
What's up, beautiful? 2 heart emojis. How the hell are you?
Hey girl, hey. I don't know. I kind of had a bad day.
What's going on?
I don't know. Today just felt off.
Tony disliked a text.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Nikki loved a text.
I don't know, if you were here, I'd hold your hand, rub my thumb over your knuckles, kiss your palms.
Tony loved a text.
I wish I could be there.
I need to be held.
I feel that. I'm sorry I can't do that right now.
I really want to know what you feel like.
Oh? Eyes emoji?
No, not like that. I mean, like, I want to feel my body next to yours, your breath in my ear, your heartbeat against my shoulder blade.
Tony loved a text.
Interesting that you assume I'm the big spoon.
Nikki laughed at a text.
I can't believe I haven't asked. Are you?
Guess you'll have to find out. Winky face.
LOL, you're funny. I don't know if you feel this way, but I have this weird feeling, like missing someone I've never met. Is that weird?
No, I get that. I feel the same way.
Nikki loved a text.
So when do I get to see you? Like, actually?
Soon, I hope.
Okay, but when?
Oh, well, I don't know. We will figure it out. I promise.
I'm getting antsy.
I know, babe. Me too. Maybe I could drive to you next weekend?
Dead ass?
I mean, you've been isolating for 2 weeks, right?
LOL, I live alone. I've been in isolation for at least a month by now.
And I've been home for 2 weeks also, so...
So?
What should I cook for dinner when I come over?
Nikki loved a text.
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
I am, babe. I think it's time, don't you?
Nikki loved a text.
Hi!
Hey! You're real.
You're real. That was a lot of stairs.
Oh. Sorry for not warning you.
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course. Selfishly, I think you were made for me. I think the goddess that created you, with still hands and a careful mind, tea tree and moss, soft and healing things, earth, had the foresight to know that you would someday meet someone clumsy-hearted and wide-eyed, whose hand fits perfectly in your own, whose body feels like a book you've read 1,000 times, memorized and familiar, whose capacity to love and hold is as vast as yours, all sweeping plains and rolling hills and sunshine. I think the goddess that created you shared secrets with the goddess that created me centuries ago, adolescent sisters in their twin beds in a shared room whispering in the dark because their mother told them to go to sleep. In their secret language, they coo. Someday, we are going to create something beautiful and wild. Wildfire bright, but everlasting. Someday, we will make something so beautiful, there won't actually be a word for it. It will always need to be talked around. It will always leave the describer speechless. No such word will ever exist, although people will spend years trying to find one. This thing we're doing, this experiment, this prophecy will be flower petal delicate and tree bark sturdy all at once. We'll feel breathless and slippery and molten, but we'll never burn, we'll never hurt. We'll only endure and endure and endure. Tell me, dear sister, what do you know of angels? What do you know about sending people to Earth who are not meant for Earth at all? What do we know of perfection, of destiny, of all the things we know mortal souls want and fear all at once? This will be our work. We will create two beings who are not afraid. We will create two beings who are not afraid. A quiet pinky promise between two sisters, a fate sealed. And now here I am with you, unafraid.
When I think about all the things my someday can be, all I see is wild and vibrant colors stretching for miles in every direction, the kaleidoscopes of dreams and fervor. Yellow. Daffodils, egg yolks, the curtains in our kitchen, the perfect morning light for us to dance in, coffee in hand, sun-drenched and honeyed, lemonade, butter, highlighted passages of a book we take turns reading to each other, your voice, a low hum, a full body vibration. Orange. Sunsets and sunrises, and sunsets and sunrises, clementines and a packed lunch, the warm glow of a campfire, the hand soap in our too small bathroom we spent 20 minutes deciding on in an afternoon that was full of promise. The suspension of time when you look at me. Green. All leaves and moss and every lush and growing things the earth provides us tenfold. A one-day flourishing garden. I cannot wait to learn from your stable hands, rich with the scent of earth. Avocados. Hummingbird wings in motion. My heartbeat. Algae, weed, the color of our minds at work. A twice-failed key lime pie, perfected in the third attempt, eaten with delirious glee at 2 a.m. I had to get it right, and you waited, so patient. My gratitude forever being fed. Purple. The evenings we spend skin on skin, languishing in the depths of one another. Lights off, incense smoke, dusk, plums. Lavender, a scent that lasts and sticks, bubble bath, candles, perfume. Violets growing wildly in unlikely spaces. The closest thing I can think of what I taste when you kiss me. Blue. The walls in our bedroom. Endless sky and ski. Cool water. Blueberries we picked ourselves, sticky and intertwined. Endlessness. Forever. The tint of my sunglasses as I squint up at you, abstracted by sunlight, your face learns to me. Familiar. White. Freshly fallen snow, whipped cream, sugar, honeysuckle, plates stained by red sauces that took hours to make, mint gum, and we split a stick, roses, clouds that we both think tell the cosmic story of two heavenly bodies somehow managing to find each other amongst so much chaos. So much noise. Teeth. Stars burning strong and bright in a night sky away from the city. The way my heart launches itself into my throat every time you touch me, or smile at me, or I think about you touching me, or I think about your smile. That's the color I don't know about yet. And maybe I'll have to invent it. Or maybe I'll never be able to put a name to that mystery. I'll be fine either way. Whatever it is my favorite.
As the World Burns, written by Michaela Berry. Nikki, played by Kashia Nixon. Tony, played by Joanna Merkins, and stage directions read by Miyako Gavia.
Thank you for listening to Black Revolutionary Media. You can check us out online and hear more of our work at blackrevolutionarymedia.com and support our work at patreon.com/blackrevolutionarymedia.